Would you look at that there? Yeah, that's what we had, a little update on them Bulgarian greens, guys. And that's one of those wild crosses. Real Nene, Nanacapuru cross. Look at that erect dorsal fin. Those fins in general and that body shape. Still very young, but look at that. That's going to be an awesome fish. He's in here with these Bulgarian greens. They just got introduced to each other, so they're still trying to find out who's who and what's what. I just wanted to give you guys a little update on these guys. Guys, that seems to be the word for this video. Anyway, just want to let you see their progress. Still looking good, happy, healthy. And like I said before, man, you can't even truly appreciate these guys unless you see them in real life. Awesome looking fish. My God. Can't wait to see them when they're fully mature adults. While we're here, when we peep out these guys, this blue marble and this Dantum are getting along quite well. He's been pecking at the tile, or the slates, shall I say. Those are slate. Same damn thing, right? There she is. Still hanging in there. Look at this feller. He ain't no joke. Always ready to peck at somebody. Gonna be some nice babies. Here's those Dantums. Still getting along quite well. Chilling. Chilling like villains. Happy and healthy. And of course, you know we got them reds. High coverage reds. Back this light up a little bit. Here. Look at that. Yeah, guys, we still got them babies coming up too. They'll be available before you know it. Got more babies coming up as well. Happy, healthy as always. It's funny. These guys spawn, and then right after, these guys spawn. Quite interesting. We just gotta get these guys down yonder here to spawn. And I can't wait to see these guys right here spawn. That's gonna be the cat's meow. Speaking about them babies, here's a little update on those baby high coverage reds. If you look in there good, you can see there's some pretty good little chunkers in there. They're doing well, swimming around, eating well. Nice little chunk balls, growing nice and steady. If I was to put like a little background or something on there, you could see them a little better, but you just have to adjust your eyes. You'll see them just fine. Look at that. And these are babies off those high coverage reds I just showed you. And if you take a gander over here, in that jar, you see that right there? Hopping and bouncing around on the bottom? That's another whole spawn of those high coverage reds. And in this other jar yonder here, see down in that little corner on the left hand side? Well, throughout the bottom rim of the jar there, those are all baby albino Dantums. So it's on and popping over here, fellas and fellettes. This tank right here, they're probably those little, once those Dantums get to free swimming, they'll get put in this jar. We got some other things going on around here. Boom, these are going to be full of babies before you know it. Look at that. 255s ready to roll. Alright guys, I kind of ran out of stuff to say. Anyway, I guess I don't need to always be talking. Look at that. I'm blocking the light. Watch when the light hits them. Let me back up a little bit. I'm telling you, these guys are magnificent. And as you can see, we'll be having some available before you know it. Word up. And I'll tell you where you can get them when the time comes. When the time is right, I'll let you know where you can send that money. Hey guys, I just got back from a visit with my friend here. Well, with my friend, checking her stuff out, as you probably seen in the earlier footage with those Bulgarian greens and stuff. And anyway, look what I left with. Got to add these guys to my program. Here's two of those wild crosses, the real Nane cross with the Nanacapuru, red shoulders, you know, the red top, red dorsal, whatever you want to call them. They get that red there in the dorsal view on the forehead up into the dorsal fin area. And the real Nane, whatever, however you pronounce that river there in Peru, right outside of Iquitos, Peru there. They get that real beautiful, like, green, reddish, like, speckling throughout the body. So these guys really make a cool, they have some really cool characteristics in them that are going to show when they get older. Hopefully I can get them to pair up or get them to pair up with something unique here in my room. Anyway, I got them here. I'm going to put them in with this guy, see if they can get along. If not, maybe I'll just get them in their own tank or in with some other guys. We'll see how this guy acts. This is one of those high coverage red koi. I also got some of that food that we had made because I ran through all mine and have to make up some, but she had some extra, so she gave me a good sized little bag of it. I'll put it through my little spice grinder, coffee grinder, and grind it up into smaller pieces. Anyway, I'll show you what it looks like. Here it is. You see? And I'll just put that in the spice / coffee grinder to get it to the appropriate size, and these guys will be jamming on it. Very good quality food, and they love it. They're kind of mad because I ran out. I've been feeding them other stuff and flake food, and they really don't appreciate that. Not the way they do that homemade food. I got them used to it. They breed well on it. You start feeding them lesser quality food and you notice it in the spawns and the vigor of the spawns. These guys are getting all hyped up because they think I'm going to feed the tank soon. I'm just going through real quick, seeing if I have any new spawns. What do we got going yonder here? Well, those white gold marble ghosts, they're hopping and bouncing around in there. They're not free swimming full-fledged yet, but they will be soon. There's some free swimming in there. But if you look down there, you see along that rim, bottom rim, the base of the jar there along the edges, nice clumps of wiggling baby angelfish. Good size spawn right there. Nice. Ooh, it's just me, myself, and I. Whoa, look at the abdomen on that fish yonder there. That might be a big old female. Or a greedy male, I don't know. I think that might be a female there. Right here. Right here. Right here. Look at that guy. Nice side view. Veil. Yeah, these guys want something other than that flake. Look at them all congregating in this here corner. Yeah, buddies, let me get in there and grind that up for you. Make it a little more palatable. What else we got? Alright, guys. You see the growth on these guys? A white gold marble ghost from March 12th. Man, as usual, autofocus is acting up. Trying to focus in on these little guys is tough, I guess. Not bad. These guys are from March 23rd. They all got nice big full bellies on them, looking orange. See down there, and look up in that corner up there. Nice little swarm of them little suckers, huh? They're all swarmed throughout the tank, looking happy and healthy. You guys know these characters. All hiding behind my sign. Ready to eat as usual. Growing quite well. I should put a quarter up on that tank so you can compare them. Here's some of those pearl scale koi babies out of tank 10, the parents from tank 10. I left some of them in here just to keep this tank cycling. Have them ready for those other free swimmers down yonder there. That's one of them baby blue marbles. There's one back there. See them up top there playing in the bubbles. Here's another tank full of a white gold marble ghosts from March 2nd. They're looking pretty good, you know. I'd say they're pretty good sized. They could be a little bigger, I guess, if I fed them more or whatever, but they're doing good. Not bad at all. Probably about a month old. There's some definitely got their full angelfish characteristics and shape in there. I say those are some of the bigger, greedier, more dominant males. Nice variety of fish, looking good. Here's a hatch of those blue marbles. You see a nice little clump of them there, nice orange bellies on them, looking happy and healthy. You look in that back corner, there's another mass of them. Let me zoom in. Oh, didn't mean to zoom in that hard. Anyway, you see them back there, right? Nice little clump back behind that, by that sponge. And there's some, you know, scattered throughout the tank, but that's the main clumps back there and right there. And this whole tank full of, oh wait, and those blue marbles are from March 25th. So they're coming along. And if you look throughout the water column of this tank, it's full of more pearl scale koi from tank number 9. Dang, focus. And the whole water column is full. They're looking pretty good. What else do I have? Here's that one lone koi from tank 9 that survived the disaster. He's down there on the bottom just chilling. Tyson adopted him. That's his little fish. He's full. He's chilling. He ate a lot earlier. He's okay. And here, more pearl scale koi from tank number 9. As you see, you probably can't see too good, but they're dispersed throughout the tank as well. Nice full round bellies, happy and healthy. What else? Oh, well, yeah, there's a lot of other babies. Pearl scale koi from tank 10. These are the brothers and sisters off of these pearl scale koi from tank 10. In fact, I took them out of this tank. I just left some in this tank to keep it cycled and going. The rest of them are in here. You see them? Not bad. They're growing well. Look at that. Some of them have good red color in them. You'll see as they grow. You look in their dorsals, boy, you could really see some serious orange going on in some of them. It's like, wow, you're a nice little... Let's see, these guys are from February 24th. What do we have here? White gold marble ghost. You see all the different characteristics they throw. The white gold marble ghosts are actually, you know, babies from a platinum blue pearl scale crossed with a pearl scale koi. And that produced this. So these guys have that gold marble gene in there with the Philippine blue gene, pearl scale, you know, stripeless gene. Has a lot going for it. So these two fish right here can throw a lot of cool stuff. And these white gold marble ghosts are the offspring of that. And you can see, if they would hold still long enough for me to focus in, you can see a wide variety of different fish. If you type that in the angelfish calculator, I think you can find it on one of the angelfish sites. There's 2 different calculators that I know of that are pretty good. If you type that in there, you can see all the different offspring and percentages that it'll throw. The phenotype and the genotype. And here's more of those same fish. There's some really cool character individuals in there. So I'm pretty happy to have that pair. They're spitting them out well. The babies are very strong and vigorous. They're born pretty good size. They're pretty much born eating brine shrimp without a problem. They're not little and they're very strong. You know, some of the other fish, like some of the albinos and kois and stuff, they're kind of a little touchy at first. I notice those blue marbles are kind of small when they hatch out and a little touchy. That's where the addition of those golden pearls come in. Golden pearls combine with the brine shrimp, so them smaller ones can really have a little something to eat to get past that first week, you know. Get a little stronger, get them through to where they're big enough to really hunt and catch and chow down on them brine shrimp. Get some size on them. I mean, you see them little suckers back there against the wall? They're all through the tank. I'm just trying to zoom in on the ones on that back wall. That's white gold marble ghost babies. That's from March 23rd. They eat quite regularly. And these guys, if you don't recall, these are babies off those white gold marble ghosts. They have a cool color to them. I like to see these guys fully mature and then see what they throw in turn, you know. You gotta get this guy to pair up with somebody. Yeah, I'm back in the mix, guys. See what we can get going. Post-disaster, right? Can you see that? Those clumps of babies down there? It's the dark colored looking. See down there along that rim? That's all baby angelfish, man. Looking good, looking good. That's the ancestors corridors right there. He could go from side to side without any problems. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Chilling? You gonna try to bite me? He's like, man, put some food in there and quit playing games. Remember he beat up on this one? I'm glad this one's back in the mix. Tore up a little bit, but still healthy, happy, healthy, vigorous. Look at Big Daddy, he's ready to spawn again. Look, he's trying to attack the foe. It's all good, man, it's all good. Chill out, baby boy. They seen that new food right there. They're like, come on, man, go grind it up. Chop it up, baby. Chop it up. These guys are going to be a fine addition to my fish room. Good brood stock to add to the operation. You wait until you see all the beautiful colors coming through the body with that red along the dorsal. Oh man, these guys are going to be cool. They call them the Nanacapuru or Nanacapuru, cross between the real Nene and Nanacapurus. Awesome fish. I'm very happy and proud to have them in there. Once I get them out of this bag and they can stand them dorsal fins up nice and tall, you'll see. No joke, baby. Look at old Red Alert. Sorry my tank's all blurry right there. You can't see good. But he's just waiting to get in there and say hello. Hopefully that's all he does is say hello and get along well. Don't want him to be acting like a jerk. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to touch base with you. Let you know what I got going on in here. Maybe I'll come back and take some more footage when I release those wild crosses. I may have to put them in a different tank. May not. We'll see. Look at the crazy finish on that little blue marble. Where's those guys just love going in them bubbles, man. Pecking around in the bubbles. Jeez, old Pete. That guy has such a big stomach on him. It's just crazy looking. He can hardly swim. Too much brine shrimp. I need to chill. Hey. Alright. I'll be back when I do a little something different. Alright guys. I took some of this food I was talking about. Poured some in the cap of this thing. Here's that coffee/spice grinder. Washes up well, but there that is. Oh my Lord. Excuse me. Take some of this. Dump it in there. Sorry, I had to sneeze again. I don't want to drop everything. Oh, trying to do this one-handed is tough. Hold on. Alright, I got that lid on. Now you just pulsate it so you get it how you want it. Stuff got me sneezing, man. Funny thing is, I'm allergic to shrimp. Excuse me. And that's one of the main ingredients in this here food. My gosh, I don't want to inhale that crap. Had me looking like Will Smith on that one movie. No jokes. Alright, let's take a look at that. See how it's all grinded up well? I think that's probably good right there. I got another baggie I'm going to dump the finished product in. Un momento. Alright, you see that? I'm going to dump it in here. I'll have to pause it. Alright, here's the ground up product. I'll get some out to show you. You see that? Not bad. And that's a good grain size for them to enjoy. Focus. Boom, boom, bam. Alright. Let me finish getting this stuff ground up and I'll be back, okay? Maybe I'll get this dang gone sucker to focus better too. Alright guys, got that done. So I got me a whole baggie full of the good stuff. The stuff they like. Look at that. Oh yeah, baby. They grow well on that and they love it. That's that good stuff, baby boy. Oh, and baby girls. Let me just take that out there and give you a sample. Look at that. Get in the light. Yeah, baby. Worth its weight in gold to an angelfish breeder. I dropped a little bit in this tank with these koi. Some of it's too big for them, but once it gets wet, they'll be able to manage it. Time to go through and feed some of these guys now. They don't even like that flake food, that tropical flake. Once you give them that good stuff, they're like, man, I don't even want that. I want that real deal, baby. Oh yeah, they're already loving every minute of it. Maybe if I clean this dang on algae out the front glass, you could actually see it, but my golly, they're liking it. Look at these guys down here, grazing the bottom. See the little drops falling. Certain ones like to get it off the bottom. Other ones like to get it up off the top. They love it. That's what they were wanting. That's what they were looking for. That good good. They want that good good. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby. You guys get to spawning. Yeah, yeah. Look at that. They're all up there getting some of that good good. Got a couple down there grazing. Word up. I need to do a siphon. Oh my lord, excuse me again. Sorry about that, guys. I know you probably don't want to hear all that. Alright, folks. I'm going to get these guys out of the bag and see what happens. I think Red Alert might be a jerk. Oh, lordy, lordy. Sorry again. I'm thinking maybe I should put these guys in their own little tank. Let me give it some thought. I'll be back. You see the way he's just focused in on them suckers? Alright guys, here's a moment of truth. I just dumped them in there. I had to go get the phone. So, here's their initial interaction. Let's watch and learn. See what's popping. There's old Red. He kind of started going towards him, but then he seen me put the phone up. Let's see what these Nanacapurus. Oh, they're initiating contact. Well, they're not really paying them any mind. Alright, they're all getting in position. Now they're going to start twitching and clicking. Probably a couple little pecks here and there. Let's hope that they all can interact well. And I can just let them kind of grow together in this tank. If not, I'll move them accordingly because I do not want these guys getting damaged. See that one has a little bent left ventral fin there. Oh, Red. Leading the way. I haven't seen any pecking yet though, but that might just be the camera. How about I pause it and back off just a little bit. And we'll see what's happening. You see these guys though, they're awesome. I'm happy and proud to have them in my possession here in this here fish room. My breeding operation. My friend has the other ones. Together we'll produce some cool stock to offer to the market. She has a lot of cool stuff, as you've seen. Those Bulgarian greens are pretty cool. Alright guys, I'm going to pause it and I'll be back in a moment. Boy, they're all up on Red. getting all up in his face. Let's see if the tables turn, like if he decides to be a prick or a good friend. You know, he's been lonely, man. He's been in there with that ancestress, but he hasn't had any angelfish company in quite a while. He's probably happy to have some of his own kind in there that he can communicate with. Have them a little social order in there, a little hierarchy. Let's just hope it's not a violent one where they sit there and damage each other. Yeah, you see him coloring up a little bit? I think Red is happy. You know, usually he just cowers around by the tile or by the sponge and comes darting out for food. Now he has some people to swim with and talk to. I think he'll be a happier fish. Oh, so happy he might start acting like a jerk. Well, we'll see. Actually, I wish I had a couple more fish in there to kind of evenly distribute the, you know, aggression and stuff, so they could distribute it amongst each other evenly. That way, any one particular fish doesn't get the majority of the aggressive behavior from the other ones. Like I said, we'll see. It might not have been a good idea to put them in here with him. We shall see, y'all. Tell you what, that dang powder in the air from grinding up that food got my allergies acting up, man. My eyes are all itchy and irritated. I got some of it in my eyes. Sneezing like the dickens. Jeez. I should have took more precautions, I guess. Just hope it doesn't get any worse. I feel kind of itchy also. I guess that's what happens when you're allergic to stuff, right? I didn't get that allergy until I was in my teens. Then I didn't know what it was. I never had hives. Never knew what hives were. Went to, I think it was Ponderosa. Had some shrimp and stuff. Boy, later on that night I had some stuff happen to me that kind of scared me. I didn't know what was happening. Got all itchy and all these red bumps all over my eyes and face, swelled up. Breathing all crazy. I had hives on the palms of my hands and the soles of my feet. It was so bad. Tongue and lips swelled up, boy, I didn't know what happened. Believe it or not, it took a couple more times for me to really figure it out. And voila, I realized I'm allergic to shrimp and the like. So, although I like the shrimp, the tea don't mess around with shrimp no more. And I've had a lot of reminders throughout time, you know, making this fish food and stuff. Or eating something that was cooked in the same oil that the shrimp was cooked in. Yeah. Tell you what, don't do it. Every once in a while we get reminded of things like allergies and stuff we may have, unfortunately. Hey, another interesting note, messing with these fish, I've gained an allergy to bloodworms as well. Yeah, I used to be able to feed them my fish and all that. Now if I just touch water that had bloodworms in it, boy, I get a bad allergy. Same reaction. Bloodworms. I used to feed discus and stuff that all the time. And then one morning before I was going to work, I fed my fish, and by golly, it was absolutely horrible. All day. I got that lesson reinforced numerous times in my days before I finally got the hint. Yeah, quit feeding them bloodworms. There's plenty of other foods to feed them. I do have one other allergy that I'm very aware of. I learned when I was a littlin'. But I'm not going to tell you all that. You guys don't need to know all the dang personal information. Especially stuff like that. You know, my weaknesses. Somebody might try to slip something in my drink someday or something. My soda pop. Nah. I know there ain't no haters out there like that would want to harm the tea. Because I'm a cool fella, man. can't think of anybody in this universe that would want to harm me and bring displeasure and pain. Yeah, they like staying by each other. They don't like it when I point this camera near them. I'm trying to catch their natural behavior, but with a big blue camera pointing at them, it's kind of hard to get them to act natural. I'm just scared how he might act in the morning. A lot of times these angelfish, the lights come on, they act like total jerks for the first hour towards each other. It's weird. You think they never knew their mate, man. They want to act all crazy and peck at them and reestablish that dominance. It's annoying. I'm looking forward to getting some more spawns off these blue marbles, man. Because looking at their other little fry, they're still quite small, but I can see some really interesting characteristics in the young. They're not all blue marble like this. Some are quite different. Very different. Some of them almost look like they have like a solid blue body with like cool metallic patches and stuff. Reminiscent of like a paraiba, or like if they have a lot of glitter on their side or something. I don't know. We'll have to see what it is as they get bigger. Some of them look like the parents, but some look different. And I'm very interested to see what those other fish turn out to look like. Part of the fun of raising them up, huh? I don't know all the background of these here blue marbles. My friend got them from Becky Basham. I should probably get a hold of her and see what the deal is. Man, my face is feeling funny, guys. Hope I don't end up looking like the Elephant Man in an hour or 15 minutes or so. I'm gonna have to pause and go wash my face. It's probably already in me though. It's neurological. At least I could wash off the irritant. Look at that red. Red alert. I hope that's not anger. Oh man, stop pecking. Don't mess up this nice wild stock now, man. Or was that just a kiss? You giving him a kiss? You so happy to see him, you want to give him a kiss? I hope that's what it is. Alright, I'll be back, guys, in a minute. I gotta go wash my hands and my face and stuff. I'm feeling crazy. Well, guys, I can still feel a little something pulsing through my veins, but I feel a lot better after washing my face and, well, my whole head and hands and arms and everything. My golly, that stuff was really having an effect. My eyes are still itching and irritated a little bit, but I'll be good. I think the worst of it has passed. Yeah, you shouldn't mess with your allergens, people. If you're allergic to stuff, don't mess with it. Allergies usually don't get better. Well, that one kind of looked like a clown on the one side. It's just a marble pattern, though. Cool. There's some really interesting looking fish in here. Can't wait till they get a little bigger. Have you guys making some special orders, hopefully. Hey guys, that's one of my lucky blue cups, by the way. You've probably seen this in a number of my other videos. My coffee. Yeah, I drink coffee out of a regular plastic cup. Hardy har har. That's what I like to do. You probably seen me when I was building my cooker and stuff, had that sucker sitting up there. Yeah, I don't sit it on my fish tanks and stuff just for the fact that, you know me, I'm always knocking something over, tripping over something, spilling something. I always try to keep it away from anything important, because if you can spill it, you probably will spill it. At least in my little world, wacky world of happiness. Any of you guys who know me just from watching my videos, you know things happen. You see I'm sitting down here on the bucket spying on these guys. I just zoomed in. Hopefully it'll focus. They were sitting next to each other, flaring up. Let's see. I'm over here trembling like Don Knotts. I drank too much of that coffee. Trying to see their interaction, man. Yeah. Alright, he's chilling under the sponge. They're chilling over on the other side, as you can see. What are they gonna do? He just twitched. It's kind of a light little peck. Not even a true peck, kind of a touch. I just hope he doesn't get more familiar with them and start getting a little more brutal. They are a little smaller than him. I'd hate to really mess up some awesome looking specimens. Yeah, I won't leave here for the night until I make a final decision. Anyway, you guys are probably getting bored with this here situation at hand, huh? Well, I'll give you another quick observation of the fish and maybe call it a night, eh? I'm glad that you guys came along to chill with me and see what I have going on. I love all the correspondence with all you guys. Sorry if I don't get back in contact with some of you as fast as I should. You know, I have a lot going on in my real world as well. A man of many things, man. Many. I'm like a ringmaster, ringleader, whatever you call it. You know, the guy at the circus? More than a 3-ring circus, though, man. I have a multi-ring circus going on, more than 3. I manage it pretty well, though, you know. You take it one thing at a time, day by day. Focus on the here and now and reality, and you'll be alright. Jump that hurdle when it comes, man. Anyway, good night. Do right. And I shall see you guys again. Have a